Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLady Designer, and today we are back with another winter mini zoo series episode. And in the previous episode, we did add this Japanese macaque, which also looks a little bit like an old man. I don't know what it is with these guys, but they have something really funny in their face. I just can't get over that. But anyways, we tried to add we did add some of these hot water tabs in the water for like the idea of like a nice hot spring for these guys, but for some reason they are still not using it. So I did report this via the issue tracker on the website of Frontier to see if they hopefully can fix that, because that would be just super amazing if these lovely guys would be able to use these hot springs that we built for them. But before we dive further into this video, I would love to thank our fantastic sponsor of the channel, Instant Gaming, because at Instant Gaming you can get many of your favorite games like Planet Zoo, Planet Coaster, The Sims, Jurassic World Evolution, Farming Simulator, and so many other great games with a really nice discount. And by buying via the website, you will get a great discount and you will also be supporting the channel. So I will make sure to put a link to their website in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section so you can easily find it. But yeah, these guys, oh man, okay, they are pregnant. Like I think all of them are pregnant, so very soon we should... Oh wait, we already have a little one in here. How are you called? Yasuo. Look at this one! Look at the little face! You are actually really cute! Oh, I forgot. It's been so long since I added the Japanese macaque. But this little face is actually really adorable. You make a lot of noise as well. You are not really animated though for these kind of stares. They are a pretty old animal, like I think it's a base game animal. So I guess you can tell the difference with newer animals and animals that have been added in the beginning of the game. But nonetheless, this one definitely looks super cute. So there's a lot of offspring happening right now, which hopefully is also going to mean that we are going to see some more guests in our zoo, which is just super amazing if that would happen, because we are actually earning quite some money at this point, and I'm really happy with that. So, oh, well, it's all right if you mature, but I do think that we need to pay attention to the amount of animals in here. I think what we said was that these two, as soon as they grow up, that we will put them up in the training center. Now, the skunks are still not pregnant. Like, I almost feel like it's broken, but I'm going to wait and see for just a little bit longer. Like, I actually don't know. Yes, we're going to add the Amur Leopard in this episode, you guys. But I actually don't know. Yeah, they're very easy to reproduce in captivity. So it makes me feel like something is a little bit off or bugged here as well with the skunk, unfortunately. So I guess I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, and else I will also report to Zoo Frontier and see if they can hopefully fix that very soon. So, okay. Oh, wait, for a second? Wait, what? Are you guys running away? What? Fleeing for a striped skunk? Wait, what? I was like, what? Why are you guys running away? Why? We don't even get a message that they are escaping. Is that because of the... Look, there's one over here. And one over there. There's not even a skunk escaping. That is so weird. The only thing I can think of is that when they go into a burrow, maybe the space that they have in the ground with the burrow is like behind the fences. Look at you. Please give us babies. Please. But that's the only thing I can imagine, that maybe it triggers the alarm or something, because else I really don't know. I don't see any issues with it. Okay, let's just continue with this vet research for the Japanese macaque. you are just continuing your research, there are a few things that I want to look into. First of all, the guests, because I had... Oh, it's now gone. I actually had a lot of people complaining right before I start. Yes, I know it's small. Sorry, I will work on that. But I actually saw a message of people complaining about the prices of the information stands. So I don't know. Did I change anything here? I can't even remember. I'm just going to put this on synchronize because that didn't happen yet. I can't remember that I changed this, so I'm not going to do anything with that. I think as long as we don't see any more of these type of messages, I think it's all right. I need the loo. Well, I have toilets on both sides, so I don't really think that that is really a problem. All these guys complaining that the zoo is so small. I'm so sorry, but I'm working on that, but I'm not that fast, you know? Okay, I want to also look into the zoo reputation. The animal rating, obviously we're going to add another animal in this episode. Guest education rating could go up a bit more, but I do not know at this point. I feel like the more... Look at all these guests wrong. Oh, gosh. I think like the more animals we will add, I feel like the guest education will go up. I was looking at the education tab and the can I see that per species? Conservation. Yeah, the educator is also doing conservation talks while it's roaming around. So it's not only talking about animals, it's also talking about conservation, which I actually didn't really realize. I think I've seen it before, but just didn't really realize. So I was actually thinking to maybe just add another educator in here that can roam around and just can tell our guests in our zoo a little bit more about conservation for as long as we're not going to add more education signs, because I just don't really feel like we have space for that just yet. So the education, it went slightly up. So I guess that already helped. I want to do some marketing. So I want to go to, that's right over here, right? I don't want to spend too much on marketing just yet because I don't really feel like we have that much money. But maybe a poster campaign or a cereal box, newspaper. Maybe just go for a poster campaign, which is not like super expensive. Oh goodness. All these guys fleeing. Okay, maybe I did not set up the fences right. Or something. Are these guys all... Why are you... What? Wait, what? Can I just reset this? Like... And I'll remove the path underneath there. Maybe do the same over here. Is that going to reset, you guys? Why are you all running up? Oh my goodness, this is so broken. Okay, so let's continue with all the things that I wanted to do. I want to check the staff right over here because, as you can tell, there's a really high workload for our vet. Am I going to add another vet? No, we only have 3 habitats. This one has a high workload. I feel like we can always train our keepers a little bit more. I don't think that's a bad idea. Other than that, you have a low workload. You have efficient workload. Yes, okay, let's just go and train our vendors as well. Now, we do have to pay attention because they are going to ask more salary if we do so. So there might be a time where we want to reduce their salaries a little bit to make sure that we keep earning money and not spend too much money. Our marketing went up a little bit. Guest happiness rating is looking really good, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go back to the staff here because I want to add the staff healthcare. Oh, are you now going to tell me that an animal has escaped? Oh, wait, that's a Japanese macaque. What? Oh, that... All right, you did not really escape. You are just having some fun right over here. Let's go back in here with the staff because I feel like if we just have the stuff, healthcare and social club in here, I feel like that is already enough. Are we going to get these messages now every time of the Japanese macaque escaping inside of their habitat? Where are you? Oh, you are escaped! What? Wait. Okay, we have new animations, right? They say these animals do different things now when they escape. Now, we will get a fine most likely because I will let you run around as long as the vet is not doing anything. But I just really want to see where you're going. If you're going to do anything silly in the zoo. But for some reason, I have the feeling that you are just going to roam around. Just like all the other animals that I've seen. I have not seen any special animations, unfortunately, with animals escaping. And I have the feeling that you are also not going to do anything special. Like this is like a staff area. It's going to be pretty boring in here. But I do want to check if we can find... This is a little baby as well. Okay, let's have a quick look at the traversable area. I don't know where they escaped from. Maybe it's the box. Because maybe I had a box here. At least I thought I had a box. There is a box here. It could be that it's the box that is spawning them outside of the habitat. So if we just make sure that we have the box here, well, it also gives us like this escape message when they are walking right over here. So I am not entirely sure what that is. I don't see any ways for them to escape right over here. There are no signs here of like these walkable, climbable, or jumpable ways for them to escape. So I do hope this is not going to continue for too long, because else we will get pretty frustrated with all the alarms going on and off all the time. But let's see. Okay, we have some more Japanese macaque in here. We did not miss out. Okay, yes, the raccoons are now fighting due to too many raccoons in the habitat. So I'm just going to put these two up in the training center, and hopefully we will see some more baby raccoons in a very near future in here. I think that's gonna be all right. I feel like Fallen and Tristan are still able to get some more offspring. Yes, and I actually do not know. Can we go to the Zoopedia from here somewhere? Raccoon. Okay, and then we go to here. They can reproduce until death. So their life expectancy is 14 years. So definitely we are able to see some more raccoon offspring in this habitat, but I'm still not sure about the skunk, but time will tell if that is going to happen. I want to build a new habitat. We are going to add the Amur Leopard, which is actually... What? No, 10,000? No. Not going to get you. We already have the Amur Leopard in the training center. I have two beauties right over here from the Frontier Zoo. And we are going to build... They are going to have pretty much like a center... Well, not a centerpiece, but they are going to be the middle habitat of our zoo. This is going to be an even smaller zoo than we did with the African Mini Zoo series, guys. So we are going to have the Amur Leopard right over here, and then around it we are going to have a few habitats. This is going to be a very short series, and then in the new year we are going to start something new again. So this is only going to be like a winter December series. But enough talking, let's go and start building a habitat for the Amur Leopard. Oh my, this habitat was actually such a struggle. I am quite happy with the end result, but along the way I really was not satisfied. And that is mostly due to the fact that the Amur leopard needs quite a lot of space, and this habitat, the shape of it mostly, and the idea of having something through the middle is inspired of Artis Zoo in Amsterdam. So for those of you that are Dutch as well, just like me, that know this habitat, it is actually pretty small, and they actually house some jaguars in there. But I chose to add the Amur leopard in here, but ooh. So actually the official habitat is pretty much only like a cage right over here, cage right over there, and then some kind of cave stuff around here where the guests can walk over with some rocks and things as well. But yeah, it was way too small. And then I really started to struggle, like, am I going to build like an indoor building or something like that? And I was not happy with that at all. So in the end, I decided to just add another of like this cage on this side. But yeah, it is really too small. But they still have a welfare of like 85. Well, the stress levels is definitely a thing, because if they become stressed too much, then their welfare will definitely go down a lot. So one thing that I want to do is what we can work on is the last meal quality. That is something that we can pretty easily improve. We do have some research here from the Japanese macaque, but you are going to research the Amur leopard for us. So the other thing that we can do to at least make sure that they are not going to become too stressed is we're going to add these things into the ground just along or around the habitat, so we can make sure that the guest will try and stay as silent as possible to not disturb the Amur leopard in here. So hopefully this is going to help a little tiny tad with the stress levels. We have a lot of escaping issues. I'm already in contact with Frontier to look into that because bad. It's really, really bad at this point. But before we look into that, I'm going to show you guys the whole habitat. So this is the, like I have two sides right over here, which I try to keep a little bit more organically, if you can call it that way. And yes, this is all in an angle. I will upload like a few of the variations to the Steam Workshop. I'm not really sure if I'm going to upload the whole habitat. I don't know if that is going to work out with the path and stuff. And this one is more of like a really pre-made climbing frame. Yeah, you can call it a climbing frame. I actually wanted to add like the rope pieces and stuff, but if I add the rope pieces, it will make sure that their traversable area is being hurt. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to do that. Oh gosh, was that like a fine for escaped animals? I think it is, but let me just quickly show you guys the rest. So they have like this cage path right over here where they can walk through to the other side. And then right over here, oh no, oh goodness, yes, we have very much important alerts here. I do like these statues. They're like big and blobby. I don't know, they're cute. So the guests can walk up right over here. They can see the Amur leopard walking around in their habitat. And you have like these glimpses right in here in this, I'm not really sure if you can call it a temple. It is a little bit of a feeling of like an old ruin or something like that. And then they can look into the habitat from this side. They can look into this area a little bit. They can look into the habitat on this side as well. And they also have an area right over here. This is all me trying to expand the habitat with some more space. Noticing that the animals would escape and jump over the fences right over here. So I had to add like a lot of these rocks and stuff. I actually need to add it right over here as well because I think that looks a little bit better. Guests can look into the habitat from here. There is some education on this side. And then they walk down on this way. Oh gosh, okay, yeah. Well, the habitat just opened. So this will probably fix itself in a later stage. Like there is not a different reason to go there, so I can't imagine that the guests will just straight go back right over here because they have seen the Amur leopard from this side. But yeah, in the end it turned out to be quite an interesting habitat. But yeah, I couldn't go too crazy in the habitat itself because, well, this space is definitely an issue. So I just couldn't do much more unless I would like break the whole fencing and make it a lot bigger. Right, okay, let's see right over here. We have tons of Japanese macaques escaping. I really have no idea why that is. We have not that much money. Maybe we can... Yes, okay, we did. We did earn 1,000. So we were now able to capture that Japanese macaque. The thing is, with the feeding station cannot be reached by keepers. Is that in the Amur leopard? Yeah, there is also an issue with the keepers being able to reach this. Indeed, they are not. They are able to fill this one, so I'm just going to delete that one for now, I guess. Okay, let's just pause the game for just a second here. So I have Japanese macaque escaping everywhere, and I just don't know. Don't know where. Like there was something right over here, but that was because I think the fences were too far. But now I don't have any notification or whatsoever, or like these messages. I just don't know. I really have no idea where they escape. Wait, is there another one walking? There was something walking here. Oh, it's a keeper or whatever, a caretaker, or maybe it's the vet even. But okay. But we can actually fix the running people at the skunk habitat because I did figure that was, I'm not sure if it still happens, but that is because of this fence right over here. So all I need to do is to fix that. And then that should already make sure, like now they're apparently in the habitat and for some reason they just flee. But now it doesn't seem to happen anymore. So I don't know, maybe it just fixed itself, but it had something to do with that fence right over here. So what I quickly want to do as well is raise the ticket prices because I think the zoo ticket prices are underpriced. I think we can actually raise this quite a lot. So if we just wait for these guests right over here, did they already... Zoo ticket price is great. Perfect. Okay, so that is fixed. So we are earning a little bit more money due to these guests right over here. The other thing that I want to do, like we were focusing a little bit on the marketing, I actually want to add some webcams in the habitat because that is also going to help us with our marketing status. Like it's not going to do much. We have 1.1 star or something like that. 1.2 stars maybe. But if we just add, like we have a little cave right over here, which I did not actually show you guys. I think in the previous episodes, I think I forgot. So maybe this is like a perfect spot to just add a little webcam in the corner. And we are just going to check it. Yeah, look, I like this. I think this is the perfect spot for a little webcam. Like we don't have that many animals yet, so it's only 3 or 4 webcams it is. We have now just added the 4th animal. Maybe just one inside of this shelter building, even though they're actually... I have not seen them using it at all, which is kind of pity, but it is alright. It is at least a new webcam in here, and it looks pretty cool if you ask me. So now if we go to the skunk habitat, we can actually just add one somewhere over here. Doesn't really matter. Maybe just somewhere around the middle. And then in a tree, if we just put this one in here and then just check the camera view. I think this is cool. I think this is a cool way of looking at the habitat from home. And then we only need to do the Amur Leopard as well. So where shall we put one? Shall we just put one right in here maybe? I think that works because this is like the only area that you cannot really look into with like a glass wall or anything like that. So I think this might be the perfect spot for a webcam in here. Now, the Amur Leopard, this is the very first habitat that I ever built for the Amur Leopard. So it's been quite some time, but I'm just not so fast. Yeah. Okay, I did hide away this ugly water pump inside of here, but let me just have a look at you because they are so beautiful, aren't they? But we are going to get so many issues when they are getting some offspring. I really don't know if we are able to manage that. Like maybe if they get 1 cub, then we might be all right. But if it's going to be more, we actually probably need to be pretty creative with like maybe putting the rest of the cubs all in the training center and then wait until one grows up. But hey, that is a little bit of a challenge. I guess that's totally fine. Man, you are really, really beautiful. Look at that with the sunlight. Oh, wow. You're maybe one of the most beautiful cats in the game. I mean like how they're made. Oh, yeah, that's actually a thing. Like, yeah, okay, climbing is still a thing. I did use the decals in here. Like, if you see it in a close-up, it probably doesn't look super well, but it does give that extra touch. Oh, are you guys already? Oh, are you really? Oh, look. Are you guys going to... Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love this. Oh, but I don't think that this was actually successful. I don't know if this was a mating event or just a cute little animation that they do together. I actually have no idea what Okay, 48%. Yeah, we definitely need to work on our research here. But that is going to be all right. I am a little bit worried, as I said, like when they get some cubs, like how is that going to work out? But we have to wait and see about that. But we're going to wrap it up right over here. Do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this Amur Leopard Habitat that we built. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys! Are you really? Oh, this is the amazing event. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cute. We actually are not missing out on this animation. So it was indeed a different animation. But did it work or did it not? No, it did not work. Okay, we have to be patient, but we're gonna wait and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.